thing that you have to always do is cover the compost material with bagasse. If you have an open pile like this, it takes a lot more to cover it. So instead, we build a container so the pile is more vertical, instead of spread out like this.
Okay.
That way, it takes less bagasse to keep it covered. It's easier to cover it if it's a flat, contained compost pile. And if you keep it covered all the time, there won't be any odor or flies. It's important that Max understands that toilet material can have a lot of disease organisms. These temperatures that are in this pile will kill all of those disease organisms very fast in minutes. That's why we want to put toilet material in here, because it will sanitize it so there's no disease organisms. Once we get the pile open, remove this cover material, then we can dig into the compost. Dig a hole, and then the new toilet material will go in the hole. Once it's in there, then we cover it back up like this. Spread the cover material back on it, and then we'll add fresh cover material. Bagasse keeps the compost inside so it won't come through the pallets. When you're pulling this cover material back, you can work your way all the way around and pull it toward the sides, and then that leaves the middle open, and you can put new material in the middle like that, or toilet material. And then, by pulling it, you're building up bagasse around the sides, and then you add bagasse again over the top. That way you end up with like a blanket of bagasse all the way around the sides and on the top of the compost. As long as he can keep the bagasse on the top, he can pile it up like this. And then once it's completely full, it's from that point on that you start to count how much time. So 4 months, 6 months after it's completely filled up. You always have to have a base in the compost bin before you add any toilet material. And then once you start putting material into the bin, it can be this, it can be toilet material, it can be any organic material. But you have to follow the rule, keep bagasse around the edge and on the top at all times. You fill it all the way up, put a nice thick layer of bagasse on the top, and then it's finished. It's like putting a loaf of bread in the oven. You don't touch it. You don't add anything to it. You don't mess with it at all. You just leave it alone. And then you build the next bin, and you start that one.